welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to do a pregnancy tag question video. So the first question is, how many months pregnant are you? Currently I am just over 21 weeks pregnant, so that means I'm about 5 months. There's 4 more left to go. It's gonna go by so fast. This year has gone by so quickly, I can't even believe it. The second question is, what was your family's reaction when we announced? So everyone was really excited. We got kind of different reactions from each of our family members. So Jamie's dad and his stepmom were super excited. They weren't expecting it at all. I think they even shed a tear. His mom had her typical reaction and just screamed out of excitement. And my parents were a little bit more subdued. They said that they actually had suspected it, but weren't quite sure. So I think that it wasn't as much of a surprise to them. The next question is, do we know the sex? And the answer is yes. We haven't shared it online on any social media yet, just because some of our family members don't want to know, so we're trying to keep it a secret from them as long as possible. The next question is, do you want more children? The answer is yes, we do want more kids. We are thinking either 2 or 3, not really sure on a set amount yet. The next question is, what is your biggest craving? I've actually talked about this in a couple of my videos. The biggest one I would say was probably potatoes, either French fries or potato chips, something that wasn't good for me. Next question is, what is the best part about being pregnant? So far, since I'm still only 21 weeks, the best part has been starting to be able to feel the little flutters and kicks. That's been really special, and just knowing that growing this tiny little human inside of me, it's starting to make the reality of the pregnancy set in a little bit more. And on the flip side, the next question is, what is the worst part about being pregnant? Since I'm still not that pregnant, I haven't had to deal with a lot of the bad symptoms that come with pregnancy. I'm assuming that I will experience a few more as I get further along down the road. But so far from my experience, the worst thing has been probably getting a lot of the same questions that I keep answering over and over again. That and the back pain that I experienced, which I don't think was part of pregnancy, but it was the worst part so far. Next question is, do we have names picked out? Yes, we had a boy and a girl name picked out almost right from the start, so we are prepared. Next question is, who will be with you during your labor? So right now, due to COVID and the pandemic, you're only allowed to have one support person in the hospital. So obviously that will be Jamie. Even if the pandemic wasn't going on, I would probably only have Jamie in there with me anyways. I don't feel like I would need another support person in there aside from just him. The next question is if I have a birth plan. Right now, I don't have anything formally written. I find that a lot of the time when you have a crazy specific birth plan, it never goes according to plan. So my intentions are just to go with the flow. I have some ideas of what I want, but nothing official yet. Still trying to decide. It's still kind of early on. Will you film the birth? Not really sure, probably not. Just because of the pandemic and everything, we don't want to get in anyone's way, and since it's only Jamie and I in there, probably want to be in the moment, and I don't want to worry about having to bring a camera and make sure everything is filmed. Next question is if I will have a natural birth or will it be medicated? Right now, I am still on the fence about it. I think my intention will be to go in wanting to do it naturally, but if I experience too much pain, I might break down and just do a medicated. I'm open to both options. Like I said, I have no specific birth plan, so if things get too hard or too crazy, I will probably take the medication. I can be a bit of a pansy for pain, so we'll see what happens at the time. The next question is whether or not I am scared for labor. I would say in the beginning I was a little bit more scared. I've been reading Ina May's Guide to Childbirth, and it's given me a little bit more courage to not be so scared and just to believe in my body and that it's meant to give birth, so it's a natural process and I should just trust in it. And it's definitely given me a little bit less fear. Obviously, again, still pretty early on, so the fear may grow as we go on, or I may feel more relaxed. My plan is to do some more research about it and just make sure that I'm as prepared as I can be by the time the 9 months is up and it's time to do that. The next question is, what do you look forward to after pregnancy? I would say the thing that I look most forward to is finally being able to see your baby. I'm curious, like, what are you gonna look like and who they're gonna be, and it's exciting to finally hold that little person in your arms. So the next question is whether or not I will breastfeed. So my plan is to breastfeed. That would be my preference over having to use formula. I am hoping that I will have adequate supply. I would rather not have to use formula. It is more expensive, and I just believe that breast milk is a lot better for the baby than what an infant formula would be. Next question is whether you plan to work or be a stay-at-home mom. So yes, I do plan to go back to work after I'm done my mat leave. Next question is, will you make your own baby food? I haven't done a lot of research on this, but right now I'm thinking that we'll do baby-led weaning. So I believe that you don't have to do any purees or anything for that. So baby will just eat what we're eating in the day, just obviously cut up. Final question is, do you have any nursery themes or ideas? Since we're in the process of selling our condo and buying a new home, I haven't really had the opportunity to think about what I want to do for a nursery yet. I've scrolled through Pinterest and seen a couple ideas that I like, and I have a direction where I want to go. I think it's going to be pretty neutral. But once we are in our home, I think that I'll get more excited and start coming up with more ideas and start prepping that way. So that's going to be the end of this video. If you have any other questions for me, let me know in the comment section down below. I always like seeing all your comments and answering them. Please hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.